Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Bam. So, how's your day going? That's good. And if your day's going bad, I hope it gets better. So, today we have some lettuce wraps, and I'm just going to do a story time today. If I seem kind of like not knowing what the next word is, it's because it was a dream and I have to like re-jog my memory. So, let's get started. I don't know how I'm going to eat these because they're really flimsy, but I'm going to try. And if not, I'll just use my spoon that I have handy dandy. Really should have brought a napkin up here, but I didn't. So I'm gonna grab something real quick. I'm going to use this dirty towel that I had in my... Okay, so let's start out the story time. It was a dream, and it made me very mad, but at the end I get very happy, so just go along for the ride. You might not understand any of it, but you might. Okay. So the start of the dream was at school. And I didn't really understand much of this part. And this is something I really have no idea. But anyway, we were at school and somehow everybody's backpacks got stolen, I guess. I don't know. But I usually walk around with this person. I've talked about him before. His name's Gage. He's my best friend. But I've liked him since 8th grade. But I've never said anything because I didn't want to mess up our friendship and stuff. And because, well, yeah. I feel like I'm friend zoned with him and stuff. So anyway, we were all looking for our backpacks. And me and Gage got split up in the hallway. So, somehow I ended up in the locker room, and I found it, and I heard some people talking about Gage, and I was like, what are you talking about? And they're like, apparently something's going to happen at the party tonight. And I was like, what? And they're like, I don't know, you'll just have to wait and see. And I was like, that's weird. So, so Gage doesn't have a car, so we usually, he usually rides in my car and stuff. So we rode to the party together. Which isn't unusual. And then when we got there, I was like trying to stay with him as much as possible because I didn't want the thing to happen, whatever it was going to happen. Well, I was not going to drink at this party, but I guess I decided to drink at the party. And I only had one beer. And I guess I was a lightweight, because I've never drunk in real life, like not enough to like get drunk. So I only had one beer that somebody gave me, and I like was like done. Like I was shit-faced. Somehow. I don't know. But anyway, I ended up getting split with, or I ended up losing Gage in the process of all this. I couldn't find him. So I was getting mad. People kept stopping me, talking to me, saying, "What's up?" And I was like, "I don't have time for you." Like, freaking out. Keep in mind, I had this dream last night, and it's still making me mad for some reason, which is stupid. But anyway, I'm still searching for Gage for like 15 minutes. I'm gonna try to take another bite of this. I don't want to tell all the story in one. Like, I want to eat some because I don't want to like end the story in like 5 seconds. Trust me, you'll hear the whole story though. Oh, and by the way, I have 3 lettuce wraps. I don't know that's gonna happen. I grabbed the towel that I was always like put in my hair when I'm drying it, so like I feel like I had hair on my mouth, which is gross. Okay, so 15 minutes goes by, and I hear somebody laughing and giggling. Blah, 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 blah. I can't even talk. Laughing and giggling as I walked by. So I'm already shit-faced, so I was like, what's so funny? Like, I was getting like mad. And they're like, I just saw Gage with blah blah blah, which her name in real life is Reagan, but it's not like, ooh, you know who she is. He was with Reagan, which in real life I don't have a problem with her, but in real life she's like a popular girl at my school, so that's like the part that made me mad, I guess, in the dream. I don't know. This whole dream made no sense, but anyway. Using a spoon to cut lettuce is not a good idea because it doesn't work. But anyway. I can't reach it. Excuse me. So anyway, I'm like, where are they at? And they were like, they're over by the music, which there's this area. I guess we were in the woods or something, because that's what it looked like. There was like a big place where everybody would sit, and then there would be the drinks, and beside the drinks were the music. So I see Gage by a tree, but I don't see Reagan, so I'm like, thank God. But as I walk up, she sees me, and I guess she's trying to fuck with me or something, I guess. So, she starts kissing him. And, like, my heart just stinks. And they kiss for, like, maybe 20 seconds. And then she pulls back and she starts laughing at me and stuff. And Gage sees her laughing at me. And so I run off to find, like, my other friends were there too. So I ran over to them, I guess. And I was all crying and stuff, and blah, 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 blah. And eventually, oh, my nose is running. Sorry. And eventually Gage finds me. He's like, why are you upset? And I was like, you really don't understand, do you? Because I never, like, expressed my feelings to Gage. So I was like, you really don't understand, do you? He's like, no, what am I supposed to understand? And I was like, dude. And then I was like, I've liked you since 8th grade. And I was like, and she was only doing that to make me mad and to like make me jealous. He's like, no, she wasn't. Blah blah blah. I was like, okay, you're gonna be this stupid about it. And I was like, just go ask her. And then I like ran off. So I run off into the part of the woods where nobody was, and Gage walks over to Reagan, and he was like, did you just kiss me to make Briley mad, or did you do it because you like me? She's like, are you stupid? I don't like you. I only did it to make Briley jealous because she's liked you since 8th grade, you dummy. Like saying, how did you not notice? The way she looks at you and the way like she always like hates when you talk about girls and like all this. And he's like, I didn't even know. And she was like, how could you not know? And so he walks away from Reagan, calls her a bitch and stuff. And then he runs and tries to find me. This is the part where it gets weird. So, viewers' discretion advised. So he's running around. He's trying to run. I'm still running at this point, and he sees me and he runs after me. And he grabs my arm, like, let's say I'm running away. He like grabs my arm and like yanks me. I'm like, just get away from me. He's like, wait. To be continued. No, I'm just kidding. Mm. Oh, that went down the wrong hole. So he grabs my arm and I'm like, just leave me alone. And like, he like, this is the part where it's weird. I feel so awkward talking about it because in real life I would never tell him that I liked him and stuff. I don't know. So he yanks my arm. He yanks my arm. I hope I'm talking loud enough. I feel like I'm not, but sorry. I usually don't talk loud because I'm not a loud person. But anyway, he yanks my arm and like we like connect hands. And I'm like, I know you don't like me. That's why I never told you that I like you. You always friend zone me and tell me like your girl problems and crap, and it's so annoying. He's like, why didn't you ever tell me? I was like, because I knew you wouldn't feel the same way and I didn't want to ruin our friendship. At this point, we're still holding hands. Like, I'm like this. This is his hand and this is my hand. And I'm like this towards him. And he's like, how do you know I don't like you? I was like, because everybody always says, are you dating her? And you're like, no, we're just friends. Like, you always get hostile about it. He's like, well, I do like you. And then he kisses me. And and we start making out. The people that are listening to music and drinking, let's say they're like right here, and let's say like a mile out, we're in the woods. And so we're making out. At this point, we're on the floor, on the ground, and we like we start taking off our clothes and we start having sex. And so we had sex and a bunch of stuff. I'm not gonna put into detail about our sex because that's weird, but it was very intimate and like I can still picture it in my head, which is a little awkward. But yeah, we were having sex in the woods in my dream. So then we both fell asleep, just laying on the ground. And we wake up, and it's like 12 o'clock. And we're like, oh my god, we're in the woods at 12 o'clock. And we're both shit-faced, so nobody's gonna drive home. Like, what are we gonna do? So, it was like a Sunday night, so we had school the next morning, and so I called my stepmom, and I was like, can you please come pick us up at this address? We went to a party, we drank way too much, we got drunk, I don't want to unsafe drive. She's like, yeah. She picked us up and took us back to my house. Gage spent the night, and he stayed in my room. We had more sex, and then we went and picked up my car the next morning. I took him home, and that's where the dream ended. So yeah, that was an awkward but very real, like felt very real dream. And I posted on my Snapchat that I had a dream, and it felt really real, but it's never gonna happen. I don't know. I like him, but I don't want to ruin our friendship. So I don't think I'll ever tell him that I like him. But sometimes I'll be sad around him when he's talking about girls. And he'll be like, "What's wrong?" And I'll be like, "Nothing." He's like, "I want to help you with whatever you're sad with." And I was like, "This isn't something you can help me with." I don't know. I guess it's just... No, I don't know. Maybe I would tell him after we graduate because he's moving away. But I don't know. That just might be a high school secret I keep with me for the rest of my life. I'm full, so I'm going to end the video there. Oh. Hope you enjoyed this story time, this weird story time. And if you did, smash that thumbs up button and subscribe because I make new videos whenever I want. Sorry I deleted the other video that I made, but it was way too stupid and I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it, so I didn't want it on my channel. But I will try to make more role plays. Hope you have a good rest of your day or night. Please like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications, and I'll see you back here whenever. Bye!